Imagine
This
that.
is the Trade, Commerce, Tourism Committee of the Los Angeles City Council.
I love it.
We're here in room 1010, the best committee room on the 10th floor. And I'm joined by the great councilman of the 11th District, Mr. Rosendahl, only to be nearly matched by the great councilman of the 15th District,
Good morning.
Joe Buscaino.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you. So let's get on to the day. Wish everybody a good day. What's
Can I
the
add something?
first-
What a
yes.
great day in Hollywood yesterday,
Thank you.
and congrats to our LA film-based film Argo
Correct.
for winning Best Picture.
And Mr. Rosendahl,
Good things happen when you film in LA.
11 out of
amazing.
11 out of 15 weeks, I think, of shooting
Yeah.
were done in Los Angeles. And you'll be happy to know did you see the movie, by the way?
Not yet.
Oh, you got to see it. Oh, you got to see it. But they
It's
used
also worth seeing.
Ontario Airport. Not the one that you're so concerned about, the old one. And that was to Turan Airport, so it was quite amazing. Well, thank you, Joe. And
Congrats. It was a great day in
Warner
Hollywood
Brothers did
yesterday.
a great thing.
Yes.
Okay, so, the representative of the CEO's office, please. Item one.
Start with item 1, okay? The Board of Airport Commissioners submits for council approval a replacement lease and license agreement with Southwest Airlines Company for the occupation and use of 116,000 square feet of improved space in Terminal 1 at LAX. The lease would have a term of approximately 11 years and would generate about $9.5 million in rent revenues in the first year. And the CAO has submitted a report and recommendation for approval.
Thank you.
Good morning, members of the committee. Bill Kreitz with the CAO's office. The CLA has done a good job of giving a summary of this report. The reasons, if I can point out, that the primary reasons that the CAO is recommending approval of this report are threefold. Number one, it will help resolve outstanding litigation between Southwest Airlines and LAWA. It will also result in $9.5 million in revenue for the first year of the proposed lease. It will also result in numerous improvements to Terminal 1 that are needed. The terminal, as I understand, has not been renovated since the 1980s. So for those reasons, we recommend approval.
Good, now I just have a technical question, but I recommend approval, but that's like the busiest. More people go through Terminal 1 than anything else?
Yeah, Terminal 1 is the second busiest terminal behind Terminal 4.
Which
Terminal
is,
4, which is American Airlines, is the
Right.
busiest terminal in the airport.
so it just seems that sometimes some traffic challenges right in the beginning. What could you do to make that a little better?
Well, part of the project is to try to clean up the front of the building. Southwest Airlines, you may know, is on the east end of the building, right near where all the roads merge.
Right.
This would move them to the west end of the
Good
building.
job. All right, they're on with me. Let's go. Mr. Buscaino,
Yeah, I got a question.
Mr. Rosendahl.
Yeah. I'm very excited, really, about the LAX modernization project. This fits it obviously into my approach at LAX. Modernization, yes. Expansion, no. And with that as a backdrop, for the first time in almost 3 decades,
That's it.
LAX Terminal 1 will receive a much overdue upgrade. Southwest will invest approximately $400 million renovating Terminal 1. Is that true?
That's correct.
I love that. This $400 million renovation is good for the economy, good for labor. Pursuant to this lease, Southwest contractors will agree, I got to make sure I hear the answer on that, will agree to sign a project labor agreement. So these jobs will be good union jobs. True or false?
I believe they join our project labor agreement, not sign a new one, but yes.
Yes, on that, I support this lease, and I thank LAWA and Southwest Airlines for moving forward with these improvements.
Big Joe.
No questions.
Okay, we recommend approval, unanimous.
Yes.
Thank you. Next item. Oh, by the way, Mr. Rosendahl, you're a television cable guy.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Bill, give me some more verbiage. Listen to his voice. Think he's got a radio opportunity there? Go on, Bill.
Go
This
for it,
next
Bill.
time. Anybody tell you got a great voice, Bill? Let's
Yeah.
try it. Item number 2, let's test it.
You're turning a little pink there, Billy.
Test him out. Come on, Bill.
KABC's looking for some good people.
I highly recommend this. If I think of anything else, I'll...
Yeah, just start with number 2. We'll try it now, number 2.
Tommy, you're tough.
Okay, under item 2, the Board of Airport Commissioners submits for approval a replacement lease with Lacey Aviation for the occupation and use of land and improvements located at 7435 Valjean Avenue at Van Nuys Airport. The lease would have an initial term of 15 years, beginning on August 30th, 2014, and potentially could be extended up to an additional 15 years if certain conditions are met. The department estimates that the lease would generate approximately $10.3 million in rent revenues over the first 10 years, and the CAO has submitted a report and recommendation for approval.
All right, Bill, here you go, your double addition.
Okay. Bill Kreitzer, the CAO's office. We recommend this again for three primary reasons. Number one, it allows for the continuation of Clay Lacy Aviation. They've been a fixed-base operator at Van Nuys Airport for, I think it's 30 years
You and
plus. It was also provide the department with over $10 million in rent revenue
Be careful.
over the 10-year period, the initial 10-year period, as well as it will also leverage $10 million in renovations by Clay Lacy Aviation. So for those reasons, we recommend approval of this.
Good, very good.
Can you give us or give me some background on their operations and what they do there?
Well, I might
Thank you.
defer to Lawa on this one.
Thank you.
Steve Martin, Chief Operating Officer at LAWA. Fixed-based operator is a term used in the industry for somebody who deals with itinerant or visiting aircraft as well as based aircraft and does the full spectrum of services from fueling and repairing and preparing planes for flight. So this is the sort of the equivalent of, an airline at an airport like Van Nuys. That is, they do a full-service operation.
Got it. Thank you.
Mr. Rosendahl?
No?
Okay. And the manager for the Van Nuys Airport was at the Sherman Oaks Chamber of Commerce, did a very good job.
Jeff Romo?
Yes, very good. What's his name?
Jess Romo,
Yes, yeah, he also handles the issues east as well.
correct.
Thank you. Next item.
Thank you.
Item 3, the Board of Airport Commissioners submits for council approval the third amendment to the operating agreement with Parking Concepts Incorporated, which is for
We
operation...
approved that item, by the way.
You approve it already?
Item number 2.
No,
Yeah, we just approved it.
I'm reading item 3 right now.
Yeah, I just want to get, excuse me, Miss Lisa listened to every word. She wrote a book called I Listened to Every Word, and she said, I did not say we approve item 2. So, for the record,
Yes.
you want to call it again? Item 2, we approve,
Without
Okay.
objection.
without objection.
Unanimous.
Unanimous, thank you.
All right.
Item 3, I got a question, Mr. Chair.
Okay, then we're going to have the CAO complete their report. I'll get off the radio thing there, Bill, and get back to the Trade and Commerce Committee.
Under item 3, we have an amendment to the contract with Parking Concepts Incorporated, which operates the parking facilities at LA Ontario International Airport. While the department is completing a competitive process for award of a new contract, this amendment would extend the term for up to 12 months, would increase the contract amount by $6.6 million based on an hourly rate of $27.
Hold on a second. Gentlemen who are leaving, is this your first visit to City Hall? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where? Van Nuys. Have you been to the top of the tower? Yeah, you just take it up to the top. You could see almost Van Nuys. Look at water power. Right through, you'll see there. Good luck, and I love the guy at the, excuse me, I'm sorry, I should have done this before, but I love the guy who runs the hotel out there and the beautiful old paintings he has. Tell me his name again.
Jim Dunn.
Jim Dunn.
Jim, great guys. Forgive that. Okay, we'll see you. Make sure you check it out. Next item is going on.
I
Interrupt.
think I've described item 3, so
You got it. You're comfortable, Mr. Rosendahl?
What is the status of the RF
What is the status of the RFP?
that's in progress for awarding a new contract?
We just recently had the board approve 3 qualified vendors after running an RFQ. I actually just read the latest draft of the RFP Friday. We hope to post it in the next 2 weeks.
Very good.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Joe, what do you think?
I recommend approval.
You ready?
I want
Approve
to
it?
commend LAWA and staff for their consolidation efforts and overall efforts to achieve cost savings, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Mr. CAO.
Mr. Chair, Bill Koenig, CAO's office. We do not have a written report on this. It's available for the committee right now. It'll be available in the next day or so. We would like to add it to the council file when you send this.
Absolutely, you're always on top of it, Mr. Koenig. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Forthwith on this item, no approval, no objection. I've been running all morning, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm still running, I haven't sat down, so.
Item 4.
All approve item 3. Item 4.
Under item 4, the Board of Airport Commissioners submits for council approval the First Amendment to a contract with Gateway Frontline Services, which is a contract for the operation of the Charter Party Carrier Fee Collection Booth at LAX. The amendment would extend the term from 3 years to 4 years, and that would be ending this December 31, 2013. It would increase the contract amount by $295,000 for a total amount not to exceed $1.13 million. Would authorize continuation of a 3% increase in the hourly rate on January 1 of each year, and would add provisions for compliance with the city charter limitations on campaign contributions by contractors. The CAO has submitted a report and recommendation for approval.
Madam CAO.
Andrea Mills, CAO office. Everything that was mentioned by the CLA is quite correct. I would like to also add that the Board of Airport Commissioners approved this request at their December 17th, 2012 meeting, and CAO office does recommend approval.
Thank you.
No, fine.
Okay, we all vote approval? Thank you. Next item.
Under item 5, the Board of Airport Commissioners submits for approval the final Palmdale parcel map, which would consolidate 1,280 land parcels into 54 land parcels, and would dedicate streets for an improved road system on LAWA's 17,500 acres of land holdings, which are located in both the city of Palmdale and in unincorporated Los Angeles County. The CAO has, I believe, brought in a report and a recommendation, right?
Yes, on that report there, this has gone to the city council to Palmdale. They've been briefed.
The city council approved the action in their last board meeting.
Of Palmdale.
We've been negotiating with the city council, and it goes from, when the city council approves it, it goes up to the council.
Up there, up to Palmdale.
Yeah.
Very good. Mr. Rosendahl.
Yes, I'd like to request a report back from LAWA on the status of the terminal leases at Palmdale and regarding the potential for high-speed rail to open the door to developing a major airport there. If we could get a report back.
And I want high-speed rail into LAX. I just wanted to say that too. Make the Green Line high-speed rail. As long as you're passing that
Right.
question around, I want to throw that out.
And the Crenshaw, too.
Well, no, that should be light rail because it's down city streets. But the separated one would be good to look at all aspects, including Ontario,
That's right.
for the future of high-speed rail, whether it's the line to Las Vegas, just on the side. That'd be a good one to have. Mr. Buscaino,
No questions.
we all feel confident. Plant 42?
Yep.
That's Edwards Air Force Base, right? Right next to it.
It's next-
Right, very good. Okay,
Challengers on command
we
there.
recommend approval.
Yes.
Yep.
Any other items?
No, but on the previous item, I believe there were negotiations or discussions with the CLA that the city attorney needs to prepare an ordinance, is that correct?
Yes, I should mention that the council should wait for an ordinance that is being prepared by the city attorney before scheduling this in council, because the maps include some conveyance of easements, and that require approval by ordinance. And there is confirmation today of the deadline that we need to recognize.
Good, so all that being said, are we prepared to move forward on that? You prepared?
We're preparing the ordinances on this matter right
And
now.
when will we see them in council?
I've prepared drafts of them already, and I've forwarded them to my front office, to Pete, and he's reviewing them now.
Got it. And just to ask, when will this come directly to city council?
Well, we're recommending that you at the city clerk schedule the final map and the ordinance together, because the ordinance is to approve the final map. So we're waiting for the ordinance to arrive.
Got it. So it'll be in council, full council. So that's a good, efficient way to move forward. So thank you for that notification, Mr. Clerk. Okay. Any other questions on this?
No.
And this is not, be specific what this is?
This is just a consolidation of all of our over 1,200 parcels into 54 larger parcels
In Palmdale?
in Palmdale.
Palmdale, got it. Super. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have no other agenda items. Any public comment?
We have no cards.
Thank you. It is 9:51. I wish everybody a good day today. Thank you. This meeting is adjourned.